So this video is to teach you guys the side bridge, which is one of the 3 foundational exercises to strengthen up your core for particularly the oblique muscles. And again, this is the basic foundational exercises. They are simple on purpose, and they're the ones that the research has shown will start to strengthen the endurance of your muscles around your back and put the least amount of pressure on the discs of your lower back. So if you're coming out of an injury, this is where you want to start from. So side bridge, we're going to get onto the ground, and as you get onto the ground, what you're going to do is you're going to have your elbow under the shoulder, you're going to have your knees and hips bent, and the first place to start is this position as far as the easiest form of it. If you've got a bit of shoulder problems, you can put your hand on your shoulder and sort of tuck it in a little by pushing down. And from here, all you're going to do before you move, just tighten up your abs a little bit, almost like somebody's going to punch you in the gut, just to tighten that up a bit, and then raise it up. And you're just going to hold it there for a good 10 seconds, and you're going to drop back down. Now, I'll write this up in a program as to how many of these you would do, that kind of stuff, but once you find that's really easy, the next step would be to go from, instead of just raising the hip up, you're going to raise and move yourself forward. So that way you're, from your knees to your shoulders, you're completely straight. And then you're gonna come back down. And I want you to notice that I get up and out of this position by hinging at my hips. I'm hinging forward and then hinging back to rest, as opposed to dropping down, where you'll notice my back sort of sags as I do that. And if I had a back injury or coming out of a back injury, that could be quite painful or uncomfortable. So we want to just bring ourselves back in that position. That way my back itself isn't moving. And the next stage would be to have your legs straight, one foot in front of the other like this, the top foot in front. And again, there's a little bit of a bend through my hips, and then I just come up and hold that for a good 10 seconds. If I want to make that a bit more difficult, I can put a hand on my leg like this or like that, so that way the weight of my arm pushes out a little bit more. And then the next step to make it a little bit more difficult would be to start tilting a little bit like this, and then back. And you'll notice that the tilting or the twisting happens at my shoulder and my toes, but nothing, I'm not twisting at my back. It's just the shoulders and toes. Give that a try.